Hey YouTube, welcome back to UniXTCG, and wow, it has been a bit since we've been back at the home office, the base of operations. I was in Illinois for a week where I just got my first serial and a top 16 finish in Peoria, and unfortunately I hit 43rd in Rosemont. Yeah, Rosemont. But it was a blast. We sent Topco off with a bang, and I have a lot of content coming up in the upcoming weeks between now and Gen Con. If you guys seen on Twitter, they're spoiling a whole lot of black cards every day. We actually got the leaders from both the starter deck and the booster pack, as well as 2 SRs, one from each. So we are about to see quite a lot, dive in quite a lot, and talk about how they diverge and actually don't follow the same game plan as far as I can see right now. Now, with that being said, I also want to let you guys know we're setting this video for 100 likes. You guys always smash that out of the park. And then we are also, after this, going to be doing plenty of content now that the format's opened up. We have a lot to explore for your ultimate battles and Gen Con if you're going. So join me here for lots of content on that. Or you can join me on the Patreon as well for deeper dives, my own personal lists, and how my lists change. And speaking of the Patreons, we're giving away this top 64 Vegeta to all the Patreon members in the Galactic Patrol tier or higher. So, hey, message me or comment if you want to know information about that, but this will be going away to one of the lucky Patreon members. And with that being said, let us jump into this content. Alrighty then, slight disclaimer. I did my best to translate these as possible. I went and used like translators, looking and recognizing symbols from cards I already know the effects from, and then seeing them in Japanese to make sure I got the right keywords right. But if anything's off, I apologize in advance. But we're gonna do recap some of these cards to give better context to the ones that we've gotten on Twitter. But yeah, so you have the Bardock card. He's just a normal, when attacking, draw card, awakening at 4 life. But then on his backside, he becomes an incredibly aggressive monster that limits himself to deck composition. When I say that, I mean when attacking, you draw 1 card, and this card gains 5k power, making him a pseudo 25k on the offense. However, your activate battle effect says once per turn during your turn, you can combo off the top. Well, you can check the top card of your deck, and you can combo with up to 1 Bardock's crew. So it can either be, you know, just a 25 on the swing, 30 if you pick up a 5k combo, or a 35k battle or a leader swing when you look at the top card of your deck and it is a 10k Bardock's crew. So that's pretty cool. Very aggressive. And that seems to be the theme of Bardock's starter deck, Bardock's archetype. Just really, really tall swings based off of comboing from your hand, or in this case, the top of your deck. So we've got the next card, which is a 3-drop. It says, auto once per turn. When you use a card in a combo while this card is in battle, play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 2 or less and Bardock's crew and its traits from your hand. So there is a bit of cheating. This does cost 2, so essentially it's going to be a -3 from hand unless we get some really good draw cards, because you're going to be playing this card for 3, attacking, comboing. Now you can combo with your leader's effect, because the leader does not actually force you to counter only on his swing. So you could use this with the leader effect to make it just a -2, this card and the card coming out from hand. But yeah, you're going to be able to play a 2 or less. Since it's 2 or less, we can assume that it's not going to be too broken. A lot of 2-drops are solid in power, but not stupid in power. That's normally a 4-drop kind of thing or higher. So I'm digging this for what it is. This is just a vanilla, but it's going to be important to keep your 10Ks up, as it is any deck. You're going to have a limited card pull for green, despite it having a starter deck and a set coming out. But yeah, having vanillas that you can flip off the top with Bardock is just going to be excellent in terms of what you can do. And if we get any cards that reset the top of your deck, or, you know, allow you to reorder them, or maybe draw a card, put a card back down, we're going to be cooking with this deck. Next, we got a 4-cost Frieza, 25k attack, 5k combo. When attacking, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 3 or less in sand and its traits, and KO it. Then, if you have an energy marker, choose up to 1 field card and put it in the owner's drop. Field card destruction is very, very great. I'm looking forward to this, so we can get rid of cards like Dr. Dro's Lab, Cell Arena, and any future field cards that, you know, come up. But 3 or less in sand in its traits is a very, very wide wide array. A lot of red cards are going to get hit by this. A lot of yellow cards get hit by this if Vegeta isn't in play tapped from set 2. A lot of blue cards get hit by this. There are a fair amount of green cards that could get hit by this, although green tends to not really put bodies on board until a little bit later on their curve. So this is probably not going to be that good against green. But yeah, even in the black mirror, this is probably going to get in some work. So I want to see how this card goes. I think this card is actually really, really, really cool. And then we have the SR for this deck, one of them at least. And let me just make sure we haven't seen the other one. Okay, yeah, so this is one of the SRs, and the first and only one we've seen. It's the 5 cost, you know, all the starter decks except for the green that had Broly and Turles had a 5 cost double striker. And this is just the double strike, activate battle, your turn, once per turn. When you have 2 or more cards in your combo area, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. This is also cool because it doesn't require this to, if the translation of mine is correct, it doesn't require him to be in battle. So you could attack with like the 2-drop Bardock, combo from the top of your deck using your leader, combo again with you know, a card in your hand, play a card out, and then you also have the ability to use this effect as well to blow up something on their board. So it looks like the Bardock deck is not going to have a lot of cards in hand, but is going to have some really tall aggression. Like the shots that it does make are going to be the shots that matter. Then you have the Grandpa Gohan super combo. Not translating this is just a super combo. So it's pretty cool. Probably got the Earthling trait. Yeah, it's got the Earthling trait. I recognize the kanji. So yeah, you've got the you have the Earthling trait, and then yeah, it's just a super combo past that. Not really gonna be searchable as far as I know. We don't have like Earthling searchers in other colors. I don't think so. But yeah. This seems like there's going to be a lot of sands in this one. Then you are moving over to this card. It's an extra card from the starter deck, and it says activate battle, choose your leader or up to one of your battle cards and give it plus 15k power. Then if you have a card in your combo area, draw a card. This is going to be really, really cool because when you, it's not going to be Gallic Gun break even, but you can kind of pump yourself up above and then still draw. Like if your opponent attacks you for what I believe 45, right? You could just drop a 10k and then activate this card and then draw a card, so you still went you still went up to 45 to a 40, but you're gonna not lose 2 cards and then you'll just lose 1. So that's actually pretty nice. I like that. It's also going to be very, very nice on the offensive shotguns because you're going to be able to potentially add extra combo power on just by putting this out. So this is going to be really, really crazy. And then the funnier part to me is that using this Sand Bardock's crew kind of deck, you'll have moves where like you can attack with your leader, draw a card, and then activate battle, flip over a 10k, now you're at 35k. And then activate this guy since you've done that with your leader and you have something in your combo area, and now you're going to be at 50k and drawing another card, and that's just the base for your leader swinging a 1 energy 50k swing at the highest potential, and that's just, whew, that's funny. Bardock is going to be clapping hard. But yeah, then the last card is this promo. You guys have already seen this, but it's just a 2-drop Self-Awakener, which is very, very good. Most decks do have good 2-drop Self-Awakeners except green. And Sand Bardock's crew, 10k, so another target for 10,000 combo to flip off the top of your deck. And then while this card is attacking, if there is a card in your combo, plus combo area, I believe, plus 5,000 power to this card. So it's going to go up to base 20 the moment you combo on it, and then on play, you're going to add a card from your life to your hand. So very, very solid card. I think this deck is going to, like I said, do some going tall type aggression, which is not something that we've seen. Low to the ground, but still going tall, but maybe, hopefully, not going wide. So we'll see, because you can have the cards like that 3-drop Bardock combo and then play this guy. So that's going to be cool. I think that's going to be cool. We're going to have some cascading, some good turns of just pushing aggression. And now we're just going to go and talk about our sponsors real quick. Alright y'all, taking a quick moment to shout out the sponsors for this video. First up is Mystic TCG, a store based in Missouri that sells all sorts of TCG product, even more than what you see featured here on this page. They also buy singles, collections, and prize cards, so make sure you actually catch them out in their store in Missouri at an event or even on their Facebook, just to be able to see the events here, but also ask them what they're up to and what they're looking for in terms of vending. You can also use the code UNIXTCG to get discounts off your pre-orders as well as orders, so make sure you get your TCG product while it's hot. Then you have Eclipse Cards and Hobby based out of Texas, and if that sounds familiar, they did sponsor me with a box of Fusion World Set 1. But as you can see on this page, there is a plethora of TCG products that they are actually having for sale at their establishment. You can also even buy things that aren't just TCG products. As you can see on the screen right here, they hold their own locals, they hold their own events, and they are going out to more and more events. You can actually check their Facebook to see their schedule, as well as call and ask about their vending list. And at the checkout for their website, you can use the code UNI10X to actually get percentages off your pre-orders or your orders. So go check it out as well. And we're always up to all sorts of things in Universe X. So you can go down the description and check the link tree to find out about my other channels, my Twitch, or any other avenues that I'm creating content on. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can always go down to any description on any video and find my Amazon affiliate links. These products here will differ from video to video to cater to the audience in question, but it's just very easy to see something that you may like or be interested in, open it up and choose the style and or color that'll work for you. All proceeds will give kickbacks to the channel, so it'll be some direct support, and I'll always appreciate the help from you guys. So with that being said, let's get back to the video. And just to let you guys know, if you want to go show my Dragon Ball channel some love, subscribe, maybe watch the videos that come out, maybe like some old videos, I am giving away 2 copies of Sparking Zero for the system of your choice come October, as long as that channel is monetized. So by then. So yeah, just help me reach the goals. I'm giving back to people as much as possible. And yeah, let's continue with the second half of the Black Spoilers, the GT side. So whereas Bardock was about going tall, it looks like GT is going to be manipulating energy markers on and off the board. So here's what we've got when attacking, draw 1 card, flip over F4, basic. And then the backside, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I can't wait to see this altered. When attacking, draw 1 card, activate main once per turn, 1. Choose up to 1 of your battle cards and it gets plus 10k power until the end of your opponent's turn. If you remove an energy marker for this effect, it gains plus 15k power instead. This is going to be very, very nice because they're going to be able to protect things from battle, essentially. Putting a 25k up to potentially 40k is going to stop it from getting attacked by a lot of things. On top of that, now red may not be the most popular color. We don't know what red's going to be in the set past the leader Jiren, but red always destroys based off of power. So if you put something up, you're almost protecting it from anything red can do. Swinging in it, they can power minus it, but yeah, it's gonna be hard to get it down to 0. They can soften it and swing, but yeah, 40k is a big number. Even if they like remove 15k off of it, they're still swinging neutral for most of the cards that do that. So very, very, very cool effect. And then you can see that it's asking you to use an energy marker, and as I said in the other video, if that can only happen once per game, that'd be pretty poopy. So I'm assuming it won't, and these spoilers actually showed that it will not be the only time you're using it per game. So next we're gonna move on to Giru. This is a copy-paste combi. 5k attack, 10k combo value. On play, you blow up or you KO a 1 cost. This is just to make sure that, there's 1 cost disruption for the, those Zamasus, humans if somebody's trying to get cheeky and run the Tragedy to Ginger Town, Bulmas, Roshi if he ever comes back off the ban list, things like that. Then we're going to move on to the next one. You have Oob. And Oob, Earthling, 2 cost, 15k power, 10k combo power. On play, if you use an energy marker to play this card, draw 2 cards and discard 1 card from your hand. We haven't had a card like this in the game yet, and I love it. It is good filter. You're also getting 10k combo power you can throw on something else, or you can combo onto this one. And yeah, like I said, so far, none of the Bardock cards have talked about making energy markers, and none of the GT cards have talked about combo area. So it really does feel like black is going to be split into 2 archetypes from the rip, and that's a little scary because we have to see how much support is going to be printed, because we already know that black is coming into the game with just 1 set and 1 starter deck. Well, if half that set, or maybe like a 30% of that set is supporting the starter deck and then 70% is the GT, I don't know. I need to see the full spoilers. And then they went ahead and they gave us an SR. I did not expect that at all. Usually these wait until the end, but hey, they're changing it up. So this SR says it's a 3 cost, 25k like power, 5k combo power, so good stats all around. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then if you don't have an energy marker, you place 1 energy marker. This is cool. This is the first energy marker generator we've seen, and he's actually just really, really, really good. Now, the cool part about this is going to have a very much so going second better effect. Like when you were playing, green and you went second, and Destructive Strength, which is good because you replaced the energy. This is very much so same vibes. If you're going second, you have the energy marker. You can play a 25k on turn 2, and since you use the energy marker to use it or to play this card, he's going to spawn an energy marker, meaning you lost no momentum and you played a turn 3 card on turn 2. Yeah, I just think this card is really, really, really good. Yeah, the only thing that's lackluster is his combo value, but to be honest, they've been putting 10Ks on cards that didn't need 10Ks, like Kefla, so like 4-drop Goku in yellow, so I'm not mad at it. This card is just a very, very good card, and I'm happy to see it. And then we actually have our last card of the video, and that is the name is probably a weird translation, but it's a pen. It's extra pen on it. She's holding Goku's finger from when he was the Golden Great Ape in the Baby Saga, if you guys don't remember. So this is like right before he calmed down and changed into Super Saiyan 4. But it says activate main, choose up to one of your battle cards, and it gains plus 10k power for the turn. Then if there is a card with a cost of 4 or more and Saiyan in its traits in the battle area, draw 1 card. We've already seen at least one from the SR and the Bardock deck, but you already know with Super Saiyan 4 as a leader, there's going to be another Super Saiyan 4 card. SR, maybe an SER, I don't know. Super Saiyan 4 is one of the hype buttons for this franchise. So yeah, this is just going to essentially be cool, and the shotguns in this deck are going to be absolutely crazy. Like even if you start using the the Bardock cards from the starter deck, being able to attack with your leader, combo a 10k, activate the Bardock card, you know, go up more, draw a card, activate this card, go up 10 more, draw a card if you have the correct card. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff you can do, but black is going to go so tall in its swings, and we can see that just from the 15 cards or so that we have here, and probably less. Yeah, I think it's probably less, around 10ish. But yeah, I can't wait to see more from black. Let me know what you guys think of black, and I can't wait to see enough to actually start crafting, building, and really going deep in the theory craft. Like I said, we will be going into plenty of content in the Patreon, as well as that top 64 Vegeta giveaway, so make sure you guys sign up and get ready for your ultimate battles in the upcoming week, as well as Gen Con if you're going for the back-to-back regionals. And as we see more of set 3, we'll be able to dive more into archetype breakdowns, future tier lists. We're going to have a tier list coming up soon once I conduct more testing. There's just a lot we have to do today. So thank you guys. I will see you guys in the next video, which actually may have a little bit of a surprise. I'm going to be doing probably 2 videos tomorrow if I can help it, and one of them will be something that you may not be expecting. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for your support. Peace.